What's up, guys? It's Mr. Janvin, and today we're back on the Pokemon Showdown server. Today we're going to be using this Articuno team to see if Galarian Articuno has any merit. If you want access to the team, go to the Academy Discord, and after you selected, if you want the OU team, select the OU role, and then that'll open up the OU archive, and then all these teams are right here. Now, I've played 2 games with this team and lost both. Like, not just did I just lose both, but they were like, well, the first one was just a decimation by Zygarde, right? Because the team had nothing for Zygarde. So I put Scarf Toxic Magnezone on here as my counter, and then hopefully that in conjunction with Tababulu would do the trick. And then I played Rain, and the same situation, and so I had to modify this a little bit. If we get destroyed, we just get destroyed, and we just gonna have to, Articuno is just not the wave. But I still want to use it, and so we're like 18 or 17 something. So with a good run on this, I should be 1900 by the end of this live. I don't see why not. Why the fuck not, right? So CM, I have a lot to muscle through. I might not even use Articuno. Have fun. I might not even use Articuno the right way, in like a sweeping way. I might just early game mess up a couple of his members and then call it a day, and then just attempt to either cart sweep, because I think I can either Scarf Smart Strike sweep. Tyranitar is gonna be for the horse and Naganadel. Moltres is gonna be for Pheromosa and Genesect. And maybe even Scolipede, depending on how that goes. And then Zapdos, we don't win. And so phase 1, I'm gonna show the Scarf here. Yeah, I'm gonna show the Scarf here because he's clearly some kind of lead shit. Yeah, but that's where I find all the teams, all my teams. Two most important are these bad boys right here. So what's this? Knockoff. Book Steel. Just knock off here. But so we're gonna knock him out here. Doesn't Endeavor, which is cool. Knockoff is a little more threatening, so he has a fear Scarf. So he won't go to the dog. I mean the horse. So he goes Zapdos. Zapdos resists Dark. Like, I have to, like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, my brain is processing Zapdos, but what I'm seeing is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so, as I said, I'll probably use Articuno a lot differently than, most would assume. I resist flying well. I want to get my Articuno in with the grassy terrain. So I'm gonna go Bulu. Even if he Brave Birds and knocks me out, I'm fine with that. I don't need the Bulu this game. So he goes for Thunderous Kick. I know these Bulus have been running, not Bulus, these. So if he has Brave Bird or U-turn, he'll go for it here, and then I can go Magnezone, Volt Switch. So it bulks up. That's fine by me. Does he have any more resists? He has Naganadel. So I guess he'd. Yeah, wow, that almost killed him. Which means he has to Thunderous Kick here. That's fine. Let him take Bulu. Damn, that Thunderous Kick hurt. And so I get to go zone here. And VS on the Naga, right? Is this the time? What's this shit's type? Dragon and if I go Tar, Sack Zapdos. I lose another Mon. Target's poison too. Let's use the Articuno here and have it do something, right? He'd assume that. What? Thunderous Kick? Sorry, I'm like trying to remember the typings. It's the typings for me. So you should never Nasty Plot here. Draco's. That's close. That's close. That might kill me with the next one. It's +1 boosted and he's -2. So hard to say. Crit me, so we'll never fucking know. That's annoying, but we're gonna defog here because as long as my T-Tar is at the utmost, we good. All right, this shit gets wow. We'll go zone. Dropex outplayed. We Volt Switch again. Naga is a no factor now that T-Tar is back, but I could go. What's his face? Kartana. And just hit knock. And then at that point, Naga or something's dying. Or I could get rocks up, but that invites back in that damn bird. I don't want it. I don't want the bird back. So let's just Smart Strike here. He actually went hard sect, which is crazy to me, considering I could have just knocked your item off. But another burnt Genesect. T-Tar's, you know, again, that guy taking literally no damage from anything. And so at this point, we rocks. Knock off, Leaf Blade, maybe. We obviously need T-Tar to be a demo, so we Stealth Rock here as E6, which makes sense. I couldn't even speak there. Zone's gonna be my better of the choices because you know it's gonna U-turn. It forces in either Pheromosa or if I went back to, actually I could have gone back to. What's his face? We get to find out what the Pheromosa is. So it does have Rapid Spin. Gets burnt. So we're probably staring down. Let's see. Check there. So the two relevant burns are there. And so we can just Flamethrower hard. I figured he'd hard Zapdos. Just makes sense. Or Naganadel. One of those two would have came in. Problem is now he can't beat T-Tar plus Naga. I mean T-Tar plus, because he has to go to Naga. If he attacks, he's done for because I'm still more than outside of the range of the horse. Because it only has ghost moves, right? And so the other two get walled by Moltres. I was trying to think what could. No, nothing. Literally nothing can happen because go to Pheromosa on my Magnezone. Actually goes to the horse. I got a whole T-Tar for this guy. Yeah, you're not getting any value, bro. That's a Flamethrower spam. Sect has to come in. It's not Sect or Pheromosa are coming in. So we rock that. And these are things adjustments I had to make, putting Flamethrower on there and all that shit because of said, So we give him the zone to U-turns. This is actually perfect. It's actually perfect because I get to go hard back to Tar, take literally no damage, no matter how many times he double switches. Doesn't help. So he CCs. I mean, he had to bank on me somehow choking that, right? So I'll never be mad at him for that. And we just Flamethrower here. He has to go hard horse because if he loses that, he loses to T-Tar. But there's no double he can make like ever that will solve this. What's horse at? Horse took 40 seconds. Yeah, so I just sat Kartana and this game's done. Because if he Ice Beam crit me there, it would have been done for me. So just knock off here. GG. But yeah, we learned a lot from our failures, our losses. Oh yeah, guys, my bad if I just like randomly yell, but guys, shout outs to everybody who remembered to leave a like on yesterday's video. It really helped for the algorithm to up and up, have fun. And that video did very well in comparison to what is generally the case. Part hype, but it also was because of you guys' support, so very much appreciated. All right, so Articuno. Articuno, trying to think. Articuno upon boosting. If I drop his heat train, Articuno could do some shit. Otherwise, Tran is problematic. If it's toxic. If it's not toxic, I can see him up on him. Bulu's core purpose to check Zygarde. Moltres. I like Knock Cart in this a lot. What's my greatest concern? That Kyurem probably, but they all seem to be Galarian Zapdos. So I'm gonna toxic this because I don't think he's gonna 1000 arrow first, right? First and foremost. And so he does glare, which I expected. But upside is I want to drop his Heatran, right? And so, right here's a question of, do you opt for Tran first, or do you go to your Zapdos first? I'm a SD to scare the Zap as he opts for Pex. I'm assuming he was like, well, based on what you do, I'll just haze anything else away. Which makes sense. My solution is just to get up my Stealth Rocks. Primarily for the Kyurem. As Tornadus comes out, I wonder what he expected on mine. That he's like, okay, I want to have this in versus this. Because he's not very Tyranitar weak as is. Perhaps for Heatran, I don't think these would even have superpower. So I'm gonna just Stealth Rock here. Focus Blast. Okay. Interesting. So I would have killed this. 0% chance one he'd risk a second Focus Blast. 0% chance that he'd hit a second Focus Blast. I'm gonna Rock Blast. Yeah, I knew he wouldn't Focus Blast again, but because it's just the T-Tar was just way too. I mean, the Tornadus was just way too valuable. I thought he would have defogged. What did he go to? He went to Pex. He predicted SD. So I think maybe he was just seeing what I would do. I think he just wanted to see what I would do. Because if I had some speed investment on the Bulu, I would have outspent it. Actually, that makes sense. If I had just a bit of speed investment. So it makes sense to double out into Zapdos here. I mean into Tornadus here. There's still too much I don't know about these sets. So I'm not going to be overly aggressive, quote unquote. My thing is I don't have much of a solution. Like I want to double in Articuno here, right? It doesn't really fix anything. I'm still where I'm at, you know what I mean? And the Heatran is still going to be able to come in and toxic me, assuming that's what the set is. What's the solution here? Yeah, I knew it. I knew he'd do some shit like that. But it doesn't even matter because it wouldn't have solved anything. whether I doubled or not. But by him doing that, he made it a bit harder for him to switch in on whatever I'm gonna do. So Tran comes in, which is what I want. Let's see the item. Leftovers, excellent. I'm a close combat here. Good pivot, makes sense. He can't knock me out, but I can knock him out. Oh well, I'm minus the def. I'm tripping. So likely defog coming out here. U-turns though. I'm glad that he went to his Heatran on me. So that means he's trying to get up rocks. So be it. I'll Rock Blast. Shouldn't stand, right? But I think he tried to scout to see if I had something for his Zygarde, like an Ice Beam or something of that nature, right? Plus, it's a relatively safe switch to go to Pex. Have I seen Zapdos yet? I have not. I probably shouldn't have gone to Magnezone if I'm honest. And so he knows I'm likely Choice Scarf. Zygarde into, what's my win con though? It's low-key Articuno. It's low-key, maybe not even low-key Articuno. But I'm getting to a point where soon I'll be able to get a lot of the conditions I want met. So I'll Volt Switch here. Zygarde is a non-factor. Complete non-factor. He could try to double switch, but I didn't think he would. Focus Blast. Moltres, rocks. So I'm gonna Swords Dance here. The Tornadus. He has to hit the Hurricane, because Hornleech is doing so fucking much. But Hurricane won't kill me, which is why I stayed in. And I'm like, well, this Torn is a motherfucker right now, so I'm expecting Train to come in. He actually goes to, it's normal Zapdos. Okay, these are like, this is shit you gotta relearn now. Like, what the fuck? So it's normal Zapdos. Which means this shit might have like Hurricane. Let's use this last turn to Grass Terrain. I might have to defog actually. Heat Wave. So it's just generic Heat Wave Zap. I saw Ice Beam first. He discharges. I don't understand why. Maybe he's gonna try to pressure stall, but he's static. Obviously he's gonna roost there, but in case he didn't. I don't know why he's staying in to just give T-Tower health. And based on how much Discharge is doing compared to how much Rock Blast is doing to him, should always go to his Pex. Again, question is, how do I win the game? Like, how do I prevail? Toxic Spike's gonna come out. You can't go to Tornadus. Man, let's see how much he's faster than me. Okay, let's defog then. I can't have T-Spikes up. And then we're just going to Scorching Sand spam until I burn this Pex. It's hilarious, right? So we'll fog here. Tran comes out. Obviously, Scorching Sand Scout, but... Oh, he doesn't Scout. Okay, that's good for Articuno. Let's defog here. Now this fucking Kyurem is in, right? If I were to Tyranitar, because obviously Kartana is the guy to revenge kill this. I'm just thinking what I would need to do. I don't even think, can it kill Zone? Yeah, it can't kill Zone. So it got some Life Orb roll, which is big for my Kartana. So here, Trans/Zygarde comes in. Trans/Zygarde. What's the matchup for that? Trans/Zygarde. It's just Flash Cannon though. So good read on his part going into Pex, because I could have Volt Switched there. I don't want his Heatran. Little default card here. He might see Kyurem, or he might just Skull Spam. So there's no Scorching Sands here till we get this burn. We get a crit there and we get a burn. Scorching Sand is just nasty. It's a nasty move. Nasty move. So this time we're definitely gonna go for the predict the DD there, yeah. I'll just attack into it. Zapdos obviously can be annoying coming in and whatnot. Upside is Tyranitar doesn't really have any answers right now. Is he's Hax Fishing. Thankfully nothing. But now I'm gonna get rocks up. Peck's gonna come in. Peck's gonna do what Peck's is gonna do. It's just a question of Haze, Toxic Spikes. Yeah, I'm gonna try to force him to give me his Heatran here. So I'll Calm Mind. He's gonna obviously be scared out and try to sack something. Oh, he just stays in. To Scald of all things. Please fucking hit. Well, I get 2 shots at the Zygarde. Now I can Volt Switch around, which is a big deal. Very surprised that he just played it out like that. I wonder what he was thinking when he Scalded. I wonder what the... I mean, like, we're all, like, learning here, so I'm trying to figure out what the fuck, like shit's supposed to do, and he's trying to figure out what shit's supposed to do, and he's like, what the fuck is this thing speed tier? Am I about to get dropped? Like, all these questions going through his mind, which are understandable questions, you know what I mean? I'm gonna Calm Mind again, though, because we're not taking nothing from Discharge. So, biggest reason that mattered is because the they canceled the Hurricane on Bulu. Like, my man hit Focus Blast. You're gonna choose one. You take the Focus Blast damage or you take the Hurricane damage. But nah, that's big because Kartana's Leaf Blade is pretty good if Zapdos is dropped. That's a huge fucking crit. And so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be fearing Toxic, one would assume, right? But he may just very well just Heat Wave hard. Now that he did that, this is a trickier game. Hopefully Heat Waves does. And so now he's gonna Roost Stall and all that. It's frustrating. Should always Heat Wave again. So I'll go Moltres, right? And at the very least, we put him in a spot where we gonna burn today. Or I'm gonna leave you low enough to where because he has to be outside of the range of my my Volt Switch and my Kartana. So, you know, his ideal situation here is to go for discharge. Can I win without Magnezone? And he's definitely like faster than me too. Ugh. So let's predict the discharge here, and that's super frustrating, man. That crit on my Articuno is super frustrating. Okay then. Perfect. That was like completely unnecessary on his part. Like completely unnecessary play. And so here he's gonna do. Now upside Bulu can do its damn thing here. It's gonna discharge, right? So Bulu is mad nasty right now. I'll just Hornby Chard. Goes Tran, of course. Of course. The Tran isn't even the factor because I have like everything on my team that beats that. But he does need my Bulu whittled. Rocks. Moltres into Tran. He's just gonna switch. Bulu, for the love of fucking God, kill this Heatran. Great. So you're back up to good speeds where you can take on the Pex. So this is a pretty big turn as well too, because I'm gonna drop some Pokemon with my Kartana with that Sandstorm damage. Oh, so I thought. Silly me. Upside Volt Switch, very dangerous right now, and I get a free switch into my Tapu Bulu. And because of the paralysis, it doesn't give a fuck about. I guess I did crit burn his Toxapex. Pretty important turn. As he scalds. But we always just pivot back to zone. He either recovers or he pivots out. Yeah. Yeah, back to Bulu. See scalds again. Back to zone. Zone's getting health. Volt Switch is doing how much? Enough. And then it'll get to the point where I'll be able to get my Kartana in. So I Horn Leech here on these because he's obviously going to Scald predicting Magnezone. And he's going to Scald predicting zone again here. But doesn't matter. Alright, so Moltres, as he either U-turns or risks Focus Blast. Question is, do you risk Hurricane? I think he does. I think you do risk Hurricane here. I think you do risk Hurricane here. Yeah, he connects. So it's a question, do you risk the Focus Blast? I think he is going to risk it. And he connects. So, hits two mad inaccurate moves in a row, which is tough stuff. What I'm going to aim to do is win with Kartana's Beast Boosted Leaf Blades. Did he hit all his moves? He knocked. He still has to hit him. Ah, this guy. He actually choked by knocking off there. If he didn't hit all the moves, I won. But I played the best I could. I don't have any regrets about that game. He actually shouldn't have hurt. He shouldn't have knocked me off. If he missed there, like if he, I want to say Kurum would have lived a Leaf Blade, maybe, or Zapdos had a shot if it was Max Leaf Blade. But at the right there, I would have been able to not kill his Zapdos, and then it would have just been over from there. So he had to hit 3 in a row. Yeah, 3 in a row. And he did. Well, no, he hit the Hurricane on Moltres, Hurricane on Bulu, Focus Blast on it. He had to hit 4 70% moves in a row to win that game. Have fun. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna need those points, these. Alright, so Moltres. This is so much fun though. I have no idea what these Pokemon are trying to do, and it just makes this for all the more interesting. But looking at his team, I think once I drop his Melmetal, trap that a couple times, and then we'll be straight. So let's find out what his Lando's. I didn't think it was the dark one, but let's use Moltres. It's probably on the team for this. U-turn. He could Wicked Blow hard, but you know, Flame Body and whatnot. Okay. Alright. So this Urshifu got a lot of value early on, which I didn't want, but you know, it is what it is. Right. Okay. So they do go to Moltres. Cool. Cool. What the fuck does the Lando do? So if I Toxic them all, Toxic here. V Flamethrowers predicting me to stand. That means okay, so he's gonna Fog here. If he has it, I'll let T-Tar get the health back. He actually Flamethrowers, which I disagree with. Definitely should have. Like, this is really important for my Kartana. Like, Kartana just hammers his team. So my thing is the Urshifu coming in here, and there's like nothing I can do about that. Urshifu, Sucker Punch, maybe, or just Wicked Blow versus Magneton. I have to play a little more aggressively because of how badly I played versus the Urshifu. So he just stays into defog. Hey, you got it, man. I can't tell if he's just he's not sure what things do, or it's just like prediction. I'm a Flash Cannon here because I know how important Kartana is. Flash Cannon spam is always gonna be the GOAT here. So it's super weird. But I mean, it's working out, right? So we're gonna you know, double Iron Bash, get Flame Body burnt twice. None of them. Okay. But you know, for Articuno, the stage is starting to be set, and for Kartana, you know, double Iron Bash hurts, but we can knock off here. Hopefully no luck. I do want my rocks. If I go Tar here and rock spam, that's big for. So I really want his Urshifu dead. because it outspeeds. I'll go hard Tar. He toxics though, predicting T-Tar. So I'm just getting dropped by these unique shits. I can't tell if like they're predicting or it's just like, okay, I don't know what this shit does and I'm not trying to find out kind of thing. So I need the grassy terrain up to get my Articuno in so I can do something. Gravities. So like this is where shit gets interesting, right? Because Magnezone is good because he gravitied, which means he probably Focus Blast. He probably doesn't even have Sludge Wave on this. He's probably Focus Blast, Gravity, Earth Power, Focus Blast, maybe Rock Slide. It could be Sludge Wave. Ulu versus T-Tar. Let's see what he does. So he does have Sludge Wave. Okay. I'll just Ice Beam here and then. Articuno comes in versus this. Nah, this ain't the mine. Set him Earth Power. And we go Carton and start claiming lies. You know, obviously Leaf Blade drops something here. So Metal comes in. It's not going to take two. And I'm getting Grassy Terrain, which is important for Urshifu's Sucker Punch. Because that's what I was saying. Like, you know, he's super weak to this. So it's probably like... what would this Clef be doing, guys? What you think this Clef got in store for us? I'm gonna just go hard Articuno, man. I really don't know what to expect. Right, okay. So I didn't want to sack Bulu as he flamethrowered. And we can Calm Mind here. So he goes harder Shifu. Maybe he knows that this thing Calm Minds. Because I could have Hurricane killed him there, but I didn't think it'd ever go harder Shifu. So Wicked Blow does how much to going no to the also it does 46% to Bulu. It's too much. He has 4 left though. Bulu. Then if I go to card after this, Wicked Blow. So he seems to be scared. I don't think he's unaware Clef. He seems to be scared of my Articuno. So Wicked Blows. Cool. I want to go to my card in Sacred Sword bad. I think that would kill him. So Bulu. I'm curious as to what the Dragapult would do. What the fuck are these things doing these days, guys? I'm like, so he does stay into Wicked Blow. I knew it. All right, give me that Horn Leech health. God bless. Thank you. That's important. He's giving me a Shifu. I wonder what his... Okay. Ah, oh, come on. Come on, man. Fuck. Let's see. With Grass Terrain, if he's not nowhere Clef, he dies. Maybe Smart Strike Sweep. I don't know. We'll see, man. This game was just really weirdly played, so I'm like, is there something I'm missing? I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to double the Urshifu here, but again, it'll come down to Smart Strike, right? So he Moonblasts. Gonna Hurricane hard here as he goes harder Shifu. Phantom Force. Okay. Unless he's Life Orb. Unless he's Life Orb. So I could go Kartana here. But unless he's like Life Orb. But he just Dragon Dance and then Phantom Force kill my Kartana. No way Smart Strike kills from here. Gotta bank on Kartana's natural bulk and hope that he's not Life Orb. Okay, so he seems to not be. And just based on how he plays, I'm gonna knock off here. I'm gonna knock. Okay. So this gets interesting here. Because obviously he's Calm Mind too, but I'm not afraid of him. And the competitive kicks in. So this is one of those times where competitive, you know, getting drops doesn't help you. Store power is 80 right now. So we'll recover spam. He's script fishing. Okay. We Calm Mind again, get that stored power to a good base power. What's he at right now? We're +3 special attack. Yeah, now we doing damage. Now we doing damage. GG. Okay, so but yeah, that was a very odd game, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like a lot of the shit, I think he could have won this game more easily. I think a lot of the plays made earlier in the game put him in a good position, because I'm like, okay, I'm expecting him to know that you lose to Kartana, so you can't. But he just tried to throw the Moltres away 10 times, but then it caught up in the back end of the game, because when you have no it seemed as if, and I'm not knocking Steve, he's a solid player, but it seemed very all over the place. Like, okay, I'm gonna just leave it. It didn't seem to be structured towards a particular end goal. And so once Cart survived, it was over with. And stored power ignores unaware. The power boosts independent of the unaware user. So I don't think, no matter what kind of cliff he was, after 2 boosted stored powers, he was gonna get anywhere. Because at that point it was base 1 something. Though, you know, his Calm Mind boost may come into play. So that's a factor. But I don't know how much. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe stored power wouldn't have done enough. And then, you know, Smart Strike wouldn't have done enough to knock him out. But yeah, we could have won that game, I think, a lot easier if we didn't play so poorly in the beginning to begin with. I don't think this is the Articuno set. It's too slow and easy to revenge. 1850. I want those points though. Bulu, just Zapdos. Okay. Why is Zone so damn good right now? And so he starts Lando. Good lead. Especially because I don't have. Let's see. Why I love Magnezone is it's great versus. It's great versus. Let's see. Articuno, then pivot. Get the boost. Boost. It's great versus the Zapdos. That was a lot if he stealth rocks. because I got no switching. I'm gonna flash him twice thinking he's gonna rock. See, earth powers though. That's something I was willing to deal with. That was a situation I was willing to have happen. And the buzz obviously, so you're gonna be getting punished. Because Moltres defensively is actually quite good, especially if I burn this here. If he opts for Landorus, if he earth powers, kudos to him. I guess people don't know Scorching Sands is a thing, so I'm gonna hit him with that. Is he Toxics? I knew he was gonna Toxic, but there's not. What was I gonna switch to? So Bulu's actually looking kind of nice right now. Like, I'm feeling Bulu's looking a little wavy right now. And so I'll T-Tar hard on potential Mandibus. T-Tar currently, or Landorus. If he goes to Landorus, unless he Focus Blast, I'll kill that because I don't have anything for that. And I don't want to have a bunch of Rock Slide switching. So I'm just, I don't know what's wrong with people. That's why I know he's going to stay in here, which is going to beat down Heatran. Please give me some good rolls. I'll take those. So he's sacking Tran. Okay, that's good for Articuno. I definitely think Articuno can potentially pull this through, or my Scarf Kartana can pull this through. It depends on what Mandy has, right? Say goes Mandibuzz on my T-Tar's Rock Blast. Guys, I only get 2 hits, which sucks, but Combine Store Power, probably Earthquake. I think he realized how important Heatran could potentially be. So it depends on what man. Articuno is just too slow, guys. Like, maybe if I had sub, I think maybe sub Kane or something would be better. Cause like even now I know he's gonna go for Roost, and there ain't shit I can do about that. He could defog if he wants. Like, I needed a solid roll on. Let's see what his initial move is. Actually tries to Cybertron. So this is gonna get toxic too. I mean, I'd assume Foul Play is one of his moves, right? He's not Spadeftrain. I don't think Spadeftrain would have taken that much from Scorching. Hopefully Magma Storm's first, yeah. Cause come on, dude. Come the fuck on, man. That's huge, man. Because again, Articuno, depending on certain things, Articuno could pull this off. Now it's for sure done. Maybe he'll stand, predicting me to be Swords Dance or something. So Tran's dead. I guess we got a kill, right? Galarian Zapdos is in now. Let's burn this. Let's burn this pronto. I'm gonna need that burn, homie. Nice. For all the shit you've been getting, my guy. Because Moltres is low-key a problem right now. The lowest of keys, the problem right now. So if Bulu was alive, then... Because my big thing is the damn Urshifu plus Mandibuzz combo. But if I can get him to sack... Let's Roost here. He actually went hard Lando. Y'all chance he has Rock Slide. I was going to Flamethrower there, but I didn't think Lando would be ever be his play. Fear of Powers, and he's just the beast. What can I say? Can you guard against Smart Strike? Can't guard against Smart Strike. Does this thing have good defense? Data. How did they put it in? Zapdos Galar. Zapdos Galar. It has good defense, which means what blows to is my Articuno won't have. Let's see what he does. He might attack. Yeah. So that gives me the opportunity to defog. Since I still have my T-Tar, I can defog on his Mana Buzz. Though it has U-turn, but you know. Or do I even want to defog yet? Flamethrower and a Dragapult means what? A potential Smart Strike sweep. Or would it be better to just have no rocks? CC it again. I don't mind that. So we'll roost here. We're losing 18% next turn. Pult being Pult. Because T-Tar is toxic, we're not taking any hit from anything. Yes, substitute. Okay. Houston, we have a problem, I think. He's probably like the Dragon Darts set. Yeah, which we didn't want to deal with. So sometimes they have Wisp. This can be good. So let's see if I go Moltres and Scorching Sands. Because since he's this set, that means that it'll low-key come down to what the Urshifu is. But as the Urshifu, the only way I can mostly do that is if it's adamant. And Hex probably drops Moltres. If I go Articuno, he Will-O-Wisp into Hex. So I'm gonna see him because I don't get 2K by Hex. Oh, what? Oh, he's fucking. So I gotta burn this shit. So we're gonna store power because it guarantees breaks the sub. But we gotta burn this shit. Right? This shit is out of hand. Moltres, come through. Moltres. Nice. So my Moltres is my main. My Moltres is my main guy. Like, for real, for real. For real, for real. So now I get to save this. Can DD all he wants. But he can't DD all he wants. Actually, didn't mean that. But can knock here. He forces. That shouldn't 2-hit kill me. Because I have to take one anyway. Yeah. That's a big deal for Articuno. Hopefully he just tries to Phantom Force again, but it's probably still game, honestly. He goes Urshifu. It's black glasses. So he could lose. Like, you know, it's looking like I might be able to smart strike my way, especially if I burn him again. Moltres loves burning people, man. So let's hope I'm faster. It's my hope right now. Let's hope I'm faster. Fuck. Yeah. So I'd have to like get like a miracle. Yeah, that's just game. He probably has Sucker Punch on this anyway for the horse. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there. Moltres, I mean Articuno, isn't it, guys? It's probably, it might not be the best team to support it, or it might not even be the best set to support it. There's so many factors, but I'm gonna give Articuno. Sorry, I got a text. But I'm gonna give Articuno a D. Nice UU, nice RU Pokemon. But yeah, hit the like button if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.